So these are the seconds.
This looks like a pile of bones to most of us.
So this green staining, what does the green staining mean?
To Dr. Sue Meister, the skeletons mean so much more.
I think skeletons can speak quite loudly.
Revealing whether the bones are human, along with the gender, age, sex, stature, ancestry, and sign of disease or injuries.
When you look at a skeleton, can you tell how they died?
Yeah, sometimes you can. Sometimes there's really not a mark on them, and you just don't know exactly what happened to them.
She's the state's only bone guru. Dr. Meister is in such demand, she works at the Midwest Medical Examiner's office in Ramsey, helping to give names to these unidentified remains. At least 70 skeletons are stored in drawers here. There are blue labels, but no names, and some are decades old.
They really come from all over the state.
She also teaches at Hamline University, sharing her know-how with others.
So what do you think, teens or into the 20s?
A lot of people will look at this and be grossed out or see it as something scientific instead of recognizing the humanness, the human quality that this individual was once living, that they had family and friends.
In the case of these bones, students document and describe the teeth, skull, and other fragments, analyze and interpret.
And kind of reconstruct what occurred.
What happened and to whom? Turns out these belong to a man who'd been missing for years. A closer look at the skeleton uncovered he died in a car accident.
He had been one of our unidentifieds.
The information learned here was passed along to every police department in the state and run against missing person reports. He's the lost loved one of a Minnesota family. They know it's him, but prefer others don't. We checked, and right now there are 535 missing people in the state. That's according to the Department of Public Safety.
That's a lot of families without answers.
That is a lot of families without answers.
Dr. Meister has been a part of many high-profile mysteries. She helped determine the bones found in Pine County last fall belonged to a Native American. This area used to be a sacred burial site. Then there's Katie Poirier. The 19-year-old was abducted from a convenience store. She'd been strangled and her body found in a fire pit.
That the body was fresh at the time it was burned, and that information that was helpful in convicting Donald Blum.
While the work here can be rewarding, there is a downside.
Sometimes you just don't know the answers.
They are, for the most part, very sad and tragic stories, but it gives, I'm not sure you can give closure to a family, but they can at least find out what happened, potentially, and also they get those remains of their loved one back.
Beth McDonough, 5 Eyewitness News.